there's very much a lot of drive to try get the best out of yourself and your teammates.
I absolutely found the community here. All these guys are very welcoming. It's just wonderful to be part of the team.
We strive for the passion in everything we do. Some would say we're over-passionate, and we do cause a bit of drama on the sideline when we get that way. But yeah, it's great.
Am I audible? We can hear?
Yep. Yes, welcome back to the Nissan Arena. Just a slight delay on getting live, but here we are finally. This is the final match of the group stage. Republic of Korea on your screen now. Kwon Youngjun, Kim Kyung-il, Kim Woo-jin, Park Hee-leon, Lee Seung-hyun, Lee Hyung-hwang, Sang Ki-jung, and Hong Sang-han is on. They are the Korean players, and for New Zealand we do have some news on this front. Cooper Pelini, he is here, he is in a chair, and he is on ground, and so he presumably is playing. We'll see how long he lasts. He is out there.
He stays on the field.
And he is joined, of course, by Reece Vermeulen, Logan McCall, Sam Harvey, and Emmett Scarr. Those are the 5 for New Zealand. And yeah, just how long Cooper Pelini can last will be probably the big determinant in this match. He's been feeling a little bit under the weather. He's had a sleep and a rest. He's playing on the wing, so it looks like he's still not 100%. But, well, lads, it's been a very exciting group stage, and there's just 40 minutes left.
Crazy how fast time flies, isn't it?
It's the intensity of a three-day tournament where the first 2 days of the group stage, it's over just like that.
Time also flies the older you get, Jackson. You'll get used to it.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yeah,
isn't
you're the youngest one here, so you get to enjoy that fact coming your way.
Youthful innocence, I'm pretty sure they call it.
Yeah, get ready for it to be broken to your 20s, mate.
Oh,
Place for the Wanderers is far from innocent.
And we'll leave it there because I want to not be banned by FITFA.
Well, you've already called for my banning, so why not call them for yours as well?
Still waiting for those 3 kilos of cheese.
Yep.
Dear Lord. Anyway, we're underway. Cooper Pelini hits the ball upfield immediately. And Emmett Scarr can't get onto the end of it, and Seung Hyun watches it roll away, and New Zealand will have the first throw in of the evening.
Pelini looking to line up and take this one.
Now, I don't have the exact statistics on goal difference at the moment in the event that Korea get a lead. But as things stand, New Zealand are the 3rd seed heading into tomorrow. And I imagine that Korea would need to win, and win by a handful.
I believe they'd have to win 5-0.
Oh, they very nearly had to win by a few more as Emmett Scarr nearly putting it in the back of the net immediately. Pelini, that one's a bit wayward, and will turn the ball over for Republic of Korea. And it is Hong Sang-han who plays it for Kwon Youngjun. And now, big battle here with McCall, and the ball goes out of play. Will be another throw in for Republic of Korea. Take a moment to talk about Nissan Arena, our fantastic venue. Some social netball happening on the far side. I'm not sure if it's netball or basketball behind me.
It's netball.
It is netball as well.
Yep.
Always a hive of activity in Nissan Arena, and truly is a magnificent venue, especially for power chair footballers. Youngjun and McCall battle in the middle of the park. And now a foul given. That'll be the first for Youngjun this evening. McCall looking for Polini. Trapping. Spinning, turning around. McCall finding Scar. He's a little bit too advanced. McCall attempts him to get it back towards Polini. Not enough turn on it. And now Young June with it. McCall again on the dribble. Trying to beat out Young June and nearly earning a corner. Does earn a corner.
Yep, does earn a corner there.
And to move over to the comments, asking how old Cooper is, I believe he's 17, if my memory serves me correct. But
you're welcome to look through. We've got hopefully a roughly correct.
He is indeed 17.
Oh, that's a lovely touch there from Polini.
Very nearly put that ball in the net.
Emmett Shah just on the sticking to his spot there, trying to get McCall to swap into the middle as Polini wins a sideline ball hit.
Just going to try and keep talking in case this music is audible. I don't want to get copyright struck on this video. And that's a great ball through it. That's an amazing goal.
Emmett Shah with the beautiful touch there, finds the inside of the post. I mean, lovely ball from Polini, but he's been doing that all week.
He certainly has. He's been a mainstay of this New Zealand side, and when he left the court earlier today, it really sensed the difference, and it was a bit of a contributor to that 14-1 thrashing against the Australians. That's the Young Hyun back for Young June. And I think that change of having Young June playing as an outfielder rather than a keeper has worked out. It's allowed him to be a lot more aggressive upfield and try and make more plays.
Oh, absolutely.
Nicole Polini now taking up that central role, so he survived the opening minutes okay, and looks like he's going to try and play on. And that ball out of play, and New Zealand will get another chance. There's a
little bit of contact there in the
box.
Bit of
contact. I was looking away trying to pull up some statistics. Cooper not the only youngster in this tournament. Jack Parry, I believe, also 17 or 18.
17.
17 for Jack.
And there is a 14-year-old playing for...
Yeah, Korea.
Declared
a 14-year-old. Let me just pull up the stats to make sure I've got the right player. They have... Yi Seung Hyun is listed as being 14.
Is he on the field currently? I don't believe he is.
Number 7.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
So, big range of ages here, and plenty of youth in this tournament, which is always good to see the future.
Plenty of experience too. I believe we have a 60-year-old in the Korean side as well, and a 54.
We do.
If our forms treat me correctly.
Yeah, so Park Leon is the oldest player at this tournament, and certainly have used that experience well here as the goalkeeper for Korea. Polini attempting to play that ball across, and it's a little bit too shallow. Now McCall. Polini once more on the battle with Sung Han. This contest just continues going all the way to the other touchline and eventually out of play. New Zealand will get the throw. $14 minutes left in the first half. McCall. Polini attempting just to trickle that ball through the top of the box. Doesn't quite pan out. Polini thinking spin. Does spin.
It's a lovely spin.
It's a lovely spin, and that's going to be off the face, and we're going to have a stoppage here just to make sure that Scar's okay. It didn't look too aggressive on him, but you never like the ball going up like that, so we will have a set ball.
Yeah, Emmett Shah realised it. Probably wasn't told that you're not actually supposed to header the ball.
No, well, it is in the laws of the game that you can't handle the ball under any circumstances. And for fans of the running game, you might remember the contested drop ball. This is the closest equivalent that still exists, although with a lot less shin injuries. As Polini charging in, nearly finding a hole. Will there be a whistle for the contact? We're playing on.
Not sure how you're getting shin injuries from a drop ball. I never did.
Contested drop ball, Matthew. 2 players going for it at the same time. Oh. Yeah, that's technically the shin injury.
Can't say I got any of those doing that either. Anyway.
There's some jokes here that I can make, but I'm worried about our rating on YouTube here. Polini taking the corner.
That near post opening up.
Very open. Technically, it's actually a throw-in, I believe, given the setup. Now it's a corner.
Jinx.
If you, question for you two lads, if you're the Korean side, how are you going to try and find a win in this match?
Well, I think it has to come from something special from Yongjun. I mean, he's been absolutely incredible this tournament for Republic of Korea. A lot of their forward movement comes from him making those dynamic runs down the centre. So I think he'll have to really spark something for Republic of Korea.
Yeah, I think definitely just focusing on, the element of surprise per se, counter-attacking football, because we know, based on what we've seen so far in this game, New Zealand are going to have the ball in their half for a majority of the game. So just trying to have a breakaway and get a couple of goals. That's the method, I would say.
Well, they very nearly had a chance there, but Siyoung Hyun couldn't quite get to the ball. McCall, Scar. Now Sung Han goes past McCall, and Siyoung Hyun now with it, choosing to run. And McCall just brute forcing around. Flicked back. Polini now with Young Jun. And these two will resume their tussle from yesterday. It's off, last off at Polini, and he keeps it in play. Young Jun reversing to try and keep that ball in. Polini now upfield to the attacking third.
That is a brilliant run from Polini.
Still going, in fact, and can't keep it in play, however, it's going to be a goal kick. Looks like there might be a short routine in the works. No, it's going to be a longer run for Korea. Polini just thinking about trying to jump in. Looks like the ball's going to go left. That proves me wrong, it's going right. Polini winding up. And Young Jun immediately knows exactly where Polini's hitting it and just parks there. Polini and Siyoung Hyun. Good little tussle from these two. A little bit aggressive on the back wheel, but no whistle. Yes, whistle. And this event proudly hosted by the Queensland Powerjet Football Association in conjunction with our fit for partners, Power Soccer Shop, the official partner at the Strikeforce Wheelchair, and All Sport, our official apparel provider. Those two companies very much making good contributions to make this tournament possible, and we are very grateful for that as Polini winds up, spins and shanks it off out of play.
Yeah, I don't think he was ever really in a position to swing on that in the way he would have wanted to there.
Sung Han looking for Young Jun. Now McCall just stealing the ball off him. These two still tussling. McCall charging at the box, looking at the near post.
He's almost squeezed
and
that in there.
And just smashing everything through to get that ball out. Polini stealing the ball, looking for an opportunity to spin, finding McCall. And Siyoung Hyun just does enough to keep that ball out of harm's way and out for a throw.
So Siyoung Hyun there did really well to not allow Polini to wind up and swing. You could tell he was trying to get it over to his winger on the other side in Emmett Shah, but the number 7 just parked in Polini's space, did not give him an ounce of room to make that spin.
McCall tries the near post and bounces off of it. Now he and Young June will tussle again. And June's ability to dribble and contest one-on-one has been excellent this week. Polini, McCall didn't get a good read of it and turns the ball over. Take a moment to thank one of our tournament partners, Devange Group, for their assistance in making this tournament possible. Thank you very much for that. Young June battling with McCall. And I'm going to go back for a set ball.
Yep. Referee not happy that the ball was rolling there. Now, in normal cases, I believe it's 3 seconds that the ball is not rolling for, that they will call it for a set ball. So both players always got to make sure that that ball is rolling.
Now, the description here is usually gently. Very rarely is it very gentle. That one was gentle. Good job, players, for keeping that nice and gentle.
I normally keep it gentle.
Oh, if by gentle you mean full throttle, then yeah, that's gentle. Young June and McCall still battling this contest, going all the way from the set ball.
Is that contact foul there? I didn't quite see what the call was.
I was looking away and didn't hear anything through the stadium mic, so I don't know if it was contact. No arm in the air, so it's not a 2-on-1. And June goes first time, and Siang Fian just can't get around it.
It's the right idea, though. I do love that that idea for the play, but just not quick enough to it.
A good old touch finder.
I think it was meant to be a bit more than a touch finder.
Yeah.
Nonetheless, 6 minutes to go. New Zealand up by 1. Polini to McCall. And Siang Han will watch that one roll away as it will be a throw-in for his team. Young June charging at Polini.
There's a lovely run up the middle of the field there by Youngjun.
Polini leaving over a little bit of shoulder there. We're playing on. So you might hear a few other whistles behind us. Just some social netball matches kicking off here at Nissan Arena. Of course, Nissan Arena also the Queensland State Netball Centre. And home with the Queensland Firebirds during the Australian netball season. McCall now all the way into the box, battling with Young June. This contest just taking its time. McCall looking for the flick. Young June just able to slow it down. Polini spins around, ball in his guard, gets it away. McCall punching, trying to find the hole, can't quite get through. Now McCall looking to spin. Polini spinning around. McCall can't get there in time. Very nearly, very nearly.
It's a good idea there. I really like the run from McCall, but just a bit too late to that ball. But liking what New Zealand have been producing so far this half.
Yeah, I've got a topic I want to talk about from the chat. Times that the ball has come up and hit you, gentlemen.
Well, I must say...
It's a bit of a dead conversation for you, isn't it, mate? You can't really feel much down there.
Well, no, I have been hit in the side of the head. Ooh. Can't say it's as painful as hitting a block of concrete, but... Anywho.
Anyway, we've had a 3-in-the-box violation. We're just going to go straight past that reference. Jackson, do you have any times that you recall having been hit by the ball?
I would say maybe once or twice, but
I hit you in the head.
Did you? I don't remember this. Please.
I'm betting there's a reason for that. Namely, the ball and your head.
I got hit in the head at training. My problem is I keep trying to header the ball.
Yeah.
Yeah, Matt, your previous football experience isn't that relevant here. As Pelini goes for Scar, and that's nearly a goal. Pelini goes again, and that's
Oh, did
no
that
goal
line.
that time. No goal given. Once again, questions about VAR. Not that we're going to have it in Power J football anytime soon, I think. And a foul given against Pelini.
Don't need to add an extra 4 minutes to the game every time.
Well,
A minor touch in the box.
I think it was Byron who said that if we had had VAR on that no goal for Australia earlier, we would have been here till midnight.
Yeah, no thanks.
I remember a time, just to finish off our conversation, I got copped one in the knee from, I think it was Jesse McCarthy from memory. And
I've popped it in the knee a few times.
Yeah.
I feel my knee, but it's close enough.
I remember at the last edition of this competition, Ryan Sack popping it and his glasses going flying in that under 21 squad for Australia.
That was funny.
That was very funny.
I was on the field for that.
Yeah, that was great. I was at like the very top area in Olympic Park in Sydney, and I was almost eye level with his glasses.
See Yong Jun battling with Emmett Sharp just outside Republic of Korea goal box.
Young Han probably would have liked to have seen him try and swing it first time rather than accepting the ball and ending up in a very difficult contest. He's got the ball free, however. Pelini now engaging, and he's going to turn him around pretty quickly. Pelini's still battling with Siang Xian.
Would like to see. I have also seen a chair flip over at training.
Yeah, I'd rather not see that one personally. I think there's a video somewhere of somebody flipping over in a match.
I'd rather not see that one, honestly.
Yeah.
You were at training for that.
Yeah, well, I was early to Wanderers training and happened to see that one.
Sometimes we have seen
That is a lovely strike there.
in past tournaments when it gets rather hot, we see the ball applied with a lot of talcum powder. Hasn't been necessary this week. Brisbane, I would say unseasonably cool. It's October. It shouldn't be as hot as it has been previously.
I don't mind it. Has Vermeulen played in goals this tournament? I'm not sure.
No, I don't think he has. We've seen Harvey and we've seen Logan back there. We haven't seen Reece Vermeulen back there. So something different for the New Zealanders.
It is nice to see a bit of experimentation from this side and just see, what a bit of variation can offer for the team.
There's a 2-on-1 violation there, but we're probably not going to get much time to take this free kick, as we are very nearly at the half-time break. And then that ball all the way upfield, and that is indeed the last action of the first half. Any quick thoughts, lads, before we go to the break?
Oh, I've just been loving reading the comments about balls hitting people in the face, to be completely honest. No, I think it's been a really interesting first half, seeing some of the changes that New Zealand have employed, and obviously very happy to see Cuba Pelini back into the starting lineup after his absence in the Australia game. So those are my main takeaways from the first 20.
Yeah, I mean, it's a much tighter contest than it was the last time these two teams met. I believe it was 2 or 3-0 at half-time to New Zealand. So Korea definitely have improved as the tournament's gone on.
That they have, and we'll take a few minutes here just to clear our voices of rest. We don't want to end up being as tired as yesterday, so we will catch you on the other side.
West Virginia.
Welcome back to Nissan Arena for the second half of this match, the final match of the group stage here in the Asia Pacific Oceania Cup. Republic of Korea with 2 changes at the half. Kim Woo-jin and Kim Kyung-il coming on. And lads, 20 minutes to go in the group stage. The whistle is blown and we are underway. We are now underway. And Pelini is trying to hoop it back upfield quickly. Young June, it's played off of him at Scar, and Leon comes in and she hits it upfield. Now Pelini going hard and wide.
Good run there from Emmett Shah. Just wasn't really awake to the big old hit from Cooper Pelini there, who's been doing that quite a lot throughout this tournament.
Oh, when you
absolutely nails them down the pitch.
When you give him a ball back at him with a bit of pace and he's got space, he's just going to hoof it. And he can certainly make it pay. And
that's...
As we say that, he makes a miss and he has a bit of a laugh.
He has made an absolute meal of that one. We apologise to Cooper Pelini from the commentary box there. That is definitely our doing.
He gave him a little look up to us as well. So, sorry about that, Coops. That was just as we were talking up, that's been hit.
Going in the compilation.
We'll chalk that one down to him not feeling too great. We'll give him a bit of respite.
Now, we had an interesting little comment during halftime that I want to talk about. What do you guys think the G-forces are when a player spins?
Okay, can someone explain to me what G-force is? I know it's a movie about chipmunks.
It's how many G's of force that is put through the...
there's a goal. Sorry, we'll come back to our conversation. There's actually some football happening. Everett Scar tucking the ball away at the near post. Excellent goal.
It's the worst time for us to go on a stupid tangent, isn't it?
It is.
Always our luck.
Yeah.
G-Force was a movie about some guinea pigs.
Yeah, I want to go back to the comment about chipmunks. They were definitely not chipmunks. That's why it was called G-Force.
They were guinea pigs.
Yes.
That makes sense.
So I'm sure, as Matthew, the astrophysicist, can tell you, G-Force is the strength that you feel relative to the amount of gravity. So a feeling of 5 Gs is a force 5 times that of gravity.
Yeah, it's the measurement of acceleration in units of standard gravity.
You've had the human explanation and the scientist explanation there, Jackson.
Okay, that does not... look, I understand it by concept.
Pelini's always scored again.
And he's actually... He may not have scored that, but he has put that through the door into the officials' room.
Yeah, into the classifiers room.
Door now being closed there.
I don't think I'll be able to give you an answer entirely because I'm not smart enough to. I think I'll hand it over to the 2 nerds of nerdy stuff to give you an answer there.
I reckon there'd have to be a couple, right? Surely, surely, Matt?
Sorry?
Surely there'd be a couple of Gs and spinning around.
I don't remember how many Gs you lose consciousness at. But it's... I think you start losing consciousness at around 3 or 4.
Right, Pelini plays it back for his keeper, and New Zealand playing 4 up now. That's a change that we hadn't paid attention to.
We have now.
Well, we have now, and they try the side pass, didn't quite work out, but I'm sure they'll try it again. They've got 16 minutes left in the group stage to experiment and see what they can get. Billy on. So trying a little side pass and heads towards Wu Jin, and now Young Jun driving around the ball, creating a spin and getting the 2-on-1 violation. As Harvey, who has entered the match, just got a bit too close to Pelini at the top of the box.
So we've had a comment come in at the moment of asking about the average age of the players in the tournament. Now, while I don't have the numbers for the entire tournament, what I do know is that New Zealand are the youngest team in this tournament, and I do believe that the Republic of Korea are the oldest.
Yeah, our official statistics, our statistics up in the box on ages are a little bit a little bit unreliable, so I don't have an actual average. We did calculate that stuff. That's
that's
it's going
on
to roll
target.
left. It's not
No,
on
it's
target.
not.
We can tell which one of us is the seemingly the worst goalkeeper. Two of us thought it was out, one of us thought it was in.
You always claim you had it covered, even if you didn't.
The Andy Waite technique.
Yeah, but he watches it roll past him into the net.
That's the,
But
that's the joke.
to give an estimate, I'd say the average age of the tournament's probably late 20s.
Yeah.
Because three of the
Mid-
teams, the
late 20s.
average is close to 30, and then the New Zealanders, the average age only about 19. So mid to late 20s is the average. As Pelini winds up and
That
takes
is
a little bit off
beautiful
late.
swing from Cooper Pelini there.
Harvey, Pelini
Oh,
again.
that's lovely.
And that one much closer to the post.
Emmett Sharp. Oh, if he was awake to that, that was goal number 3 for him. But he just didn't see it coming whatsoever.
And it's hard to blame him for, not being 100% awake to it. It is 10-7 in the third game of the day for New Zealand. A long day, and that's what tournament football does to you.
And the other
Really
part of that
needs
is
some
that
more caffeine.
Pelini just finds things from nothing. Sometimes you may think the play is a bit dead, and then suddenly Pelini finds a spin and the ball's coming at you with pace. And Pelini just got to probably walk the dog a little bit here as he goes around the ball and wins a 2-on-1 instead.
Yep, talking about dead, we've got a dead ball coming up here. I imagine Cooper Pelini will probably be taking this. It'll be interesting to see how they're setting up. It looks like they're just putting Emmett Shah on that far post, only having the one target in the box.
Oh, it's a bit close. If you have that target on his side, you create a 2.
Well, there is a gap at that far post, which I'm sure Emmett Shah... Oh,
We had having a little
what's going on
conversation last time they did this. It was a bit of ducks and drakes. They went long anyway. And he's very much trying to make it look like he's nipping back pass. Goes for Scar and it's through.
No, it's
on
not.
the wrong side of the post.
no, Young Jun had that covered. It was very, very nice work there from the defender. Managed to back up just enough to put Emmett Shah off.
Can the goalkeeper, if they can't find the gap, or a free player, tap the ball from themselves, then play on from that. I'm a player for South Melbourne. So
This is referring to a goal kick?
yeah, if this is from a goal kick, the goalkeeper can only touch it once, in the same as a throw-in. You can only touch it once from a throw-in. If we're talking more in open play, I mean, technically anything's possible, provided you're not giving away at 2.
I think I would wait on that as we're in a bit of a high stakes mode. Oh, never mind.
Yeah, Xiongil nearly having a chance and then has been turned around by Sam Harvey. And Xiongil once again just losing sight of it. And now giving space for playing advantage for the 2. And all the way up the field and possibly towards the net.
Pelini winds up.
Goes for it. And Harvey probably needed to put a bit more turn on it. Pelini once more. Xiongil. And that's upfield. Pelini's got a touch on it. It's got to roll away.
That was on target if Pelini hadn't got it a touch. I believe they would have had that covered in goals.
But regardless, a high sideline for the Republic of Korea with 11 and a bit minutes to go.
Who's in goals for New Zealand currently?
That is... I believe it's still Vermeulen, as it
Oh,
was
it
in
is
the first
Vermeulen.
half.
Yeah, I thought so.
And Guillaume trying to hit
Couldn't see the back of his chair.
trying to find the rear of Young June and didn't quite get it. And now Pelini running upfield. Korea having to avoid the 2-on-1. Now Pelini
That's
finding
a lovely ball there.
they're finding Harvey. Now back with Pelini. Thought about a back pass is probably the only option there, but chooses to head it forward.
Bit of back wheel maybe there.
Yeah, to the wide channel. He's creating a dead ball situation, and Guillaume does well and punches it away.
It's nice to see we've got a bit of diversity in chat.
Yeah, we always welcome our chatters on the YouTube page, and if you are watching, feel free to drop us a hello, and if you have any questions, we'll very happily take them. Polini. Leon plays it out in a 2-on-1 violation. There's the Korean formation was too close.
Yeah, Kyung-il and Youngjun just getting a bit too close to one another there.
And lads, just like that, there's 10 minutes to go in the group stage.
I feel like a broken record saying how quickly time flies, but it's so true, isn't it?
And it is Polini, Scar, and we're going to have a retake because the whistle had not been blown.
Yeah.
New Zealand
Referee.
probably happy about that.
Yeah, I think the with third and fourth place pretty much locked in now. It would take a miracle for Korea to pull back the handful of goals they need to overcome the goal difference. Polini goes for Scar and it's wide.
Yeah, there wasn't a gap at that far post for Shah to take a good shot there. Youngjun, I mean, doing pretty well to cover that.
Just going back to that topic from earlier, we did see a ball go the other way from a goal kick earlier in the week when a player two-touched it. So it's a free kick the other way if it's a goal kick.
There is always the choice of having someone sit right next to the goalkeeper
and tap it to them.
Yeah, and then they can be the one
And
dribbling.
then interrupted Polini nearly puts it in again.
That's going to be a
dribbling.
So yeah, you can have an outfielder or the goalkeeper tap it to another player and then exit the box. That's fully legal, and we've seen that a few times throughout this week.
Particularly from the Korean Republic.
Yeah. And then of course Japan have had a similar play from the free kicks. There's a lot of players in and around the box, nobody on the ball. Now Yoon races out. And Polini will engage with him, and suffice to say Polini had a good match so far. Flicked it away, Scar in the middle. Winds up. Harvey can't get under it until Yoon. The ball nearly going up into her footwell, but ball stays in play. And the two number 8s battle until Yoon. Great clearance. Now it's Wu Jin who spins and just can't get onto it enough. Polini. Harvey. Great look back to Polini. He's going to wind up.
And that's
it's going to go through.
That is a beautiful strike from Cooper Polini there from halfway.
Cooper Polini doing what Cooper Polini does, just clinical and fast.
And I think we're going to see a sub from Republic of Korea. There's a goalkeeper change happening here.
It looks like New Zealand are also going to their bench.
So Leon, I think, is coming off. And it looks like Cooper Polini now being withdrawn. So no point making the risk. Even if he is feeling well, may as well pull him off. And I'm just trying to work out who the Korean goalkeeper will be in a few seconds' time. We'll get to the question in the chat in the moment as it is number 10, Sung Ki-jung, coming on for Korea. We're just making sure the armband has to be changed.
Armband. Yeah, just to answer the question in chat, New Zealand are most likely going to be playing...
So, barring the unexpected happening, New Zealand should be in, I think, semi-final 2 against Japan as the second and third place seeding. The first semi-final should be Australia taking on Republic of Korea. Obviously, if Republic of Korea find a handful of goals in the next 2 minutes, that would change. Jax reckons he's done the math. He staked his reputation on 8.
I think it's a lot more than that.
And then, obviously, results will depend as to who plays in the bronze medal match, the third place playoff, and who plays in the grand final. Of course, a lot to play for tomorrow. Obviously, the trophy for the Asia Pacific Oceania Cup, but also 2 places in the Fit for Power Chair Football World Cup as representatives of the region.
Yeah, we have already had 5 teams qualify for the World Cup.
Yes, the European qualifiers were held last month, an excellent tournament with 10 teams. France getting the better of England in the final, and then Italy, Belgium and Denmark getting up as the remaining qualifiers in that tournament. And then, of course, next month...
Italy got 3rd place as well, didn't they?
Yeah, they did.
They did. Italy, a fantastic tournament for them. But yes, and then the final qualifiers will come from the Americas zone, and their tournament will happen next month, is my understanding. So plenty of international football at the moment in power chair football, and stay tuned for the details as to who's going to be the broadcast partner for that one. I'm sure there'll be news about that in due course if there hasn't been already.
Approaching the last 5 minutes of this half and of the group stages. In case you hadn't heard us talk about that enough.
Now young June with it, battling with Harvey. Harvey trying to beat out young June and does, and gets it all the way towards the rim. Looking for the pass. And young June intercepts the passing lane. And McCall just boots it out of play. But we mentioned all this international football going on at the moment, and FIPFA doing everything they can to get their application ready to go with the International Paralympic Committee to hopefully get power chair football included within the next 7 years, possibly playing here, maybe even at Nissan Arena in the 2032 Olympics, so we can showcase our incredible sport, the diversity, the passion, the inclusivity, and of course the competitiveness of international football. And just wouldn't it be amazing to have that on display for the rest of the world to see. Keong-il goes for it. McCall. Keong-il. McCall again. Scar. For Harvey.
I just realised Pelini came off.
Yeah, that sub was about 3 or 4. That sub was about 3.
I didn't acknowledge you.
Fast break on here. Young June into the box. It's going to be away for a goal kick.
We even spoke about it. We mentioned it.
It's alright. I think Matt's got some memory issues from his time in the pool.
No, just back problems.
Just back problems. For
Something
Mulan.
to do with some electrical signals.
Harvey swinging and a miss. And a goal kick will follow.
Mm-hmm.
Do any of the Republic of Korean chairs have headrests? There's one on Kim Woo-jin's chair. There's one on Sung Hee-jung's chair. And I can't quite see the players on the bench, but I think
Gil-yong might have one.
So there's your answer. There is a few headrests floating around on the Korean team.
Gil-yong does not have one.
At a minimum, we think there's 2. And I think it probably wouldn't surprise me if Yi Xiang-Qian may have one as well. I can't quite see from this angle. Young June tries to trap it. It comes off the back wheel anyway though, and winds up and tries the Australian, and I like the intent.
Just reverses a bit too much there from before taking the hit.
But I think a few more hours on the training park and he'll have that one down pat now that he's seen the sorts of things you can do in a power chair. And cleared away by the goalkeeper, and that'll be out for a New Zealand throw.
Well, we've got a bit of a lull in the match here. Shout out to Greg Baxter. I see him in chat there.
You beat me to it, Matt. I was also going to click the shout out to Graham, commentator at the World Cup, former England player. I think he's still trying to be in that England squad. He's in the development squad, is my understanding. Good to see you enjoying some of the finest football that the Asia Pacific Oceania region can offer.
And some of the finest commentary this region can offer.
Well, I try not to big name myself too much, Jackson, but thank you for the compliment to the three of us collectively. As Vermeulen tries to punch that one forward, and away it goes for a throw-in. Wu Jin takes his time and goes long, and that's got some real heat on it.
That is a lovely ball, straight up the middle.
And you can just see the potential that this Republic of Korea side has, and once they have some more international experience and a few more hours on the training pitch, they're going to be a real force in this region. You can just tell. It's really exciting to see for the future, as all 8 players now in the same half of the field. Young June trying to charge forward.
About 20 seconds left, I'd say.
Yep, McCall eyeing the near post. And Ki Jung clearing it out. Harvey, Ki Jung. Kyung-il couldn't get it past from Yulin, not quite. And
He almost got a touch round from Yulin there.
very nearly, and we're in the referee's hands now. We'll see how much discretion is given. As Wu Jin probably has the last throw in of the match, and of course, of the group stage. Once again, that one, some good heat, maybe not as much as the last, and that is the last of this match. New Zealand 3, Republic of Korea 0. And that locks in New Zealand as third place finishes in the group stage. Republic of Korea, fourth place for them, but all four teams in this tournament have had some great football, and, well, finals football is all that we have left to do. And gentlemen, any final thoughts on this game and the group stage as a whole?
I think we expected Australia and Japan to battle it out for those top two spots. Obviously, New Zealand still a very new crop of players. Weren't quite sure what Korea were going to be like coming over, as it's their first tournament. But I think Korea in particular would be very happy with the way that they've improved over the tournament. New Zealand as well. And then the two top teams, I mean, let's hope that we don't have any penalty shootouts tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll cover that topic tomorrow, I feel like, as we approach those matches. And if the form card from the Australia-Japan game has gone so far, that one has penalties written all over it at the moment. Jackson, any final comments before we sign off for the night?
Oh, I don't think there's too much. I think it's been really fun and really interesting to see these games play out. We've had really good days both today and yesterday with these matchups, just providing some top-tier entertainment in my opinion, and I look forward to see more of the same as the competition wraps up tomorrow.
Well, thank you for joining us this evening here from Nissan Arena. We've certainly valued having the opportunity to broadcast our beautiful game. We've certainly enjoyed such a large audience in the YouTube chat. We hope to see you tomorrow. 2 semi-finals, the third place playoff, and then the grand final for the trophy. But we will catch you on the other side. Until then, tomorrow, goodbye.